comfy. And welcome to a very different looking APE Model Psychology with a little yawn from my Barney. Today I am joining you from my couch here at home, and my little dog, my darling little Barney Bear, has joined me for today because I'm here at home, and I wanted to take the opportunity to do something a bit different today for a couple of reasons. The first reason being is that this week here at APE we turned 1. Laughter, applause. And I'm just so grateful for people following over the last year and being involved in my business, and so I just wanted to do something a bit different for that reason. But also, for those of you that have followed over the last year, you probably have noticed that over summer that I haven't been as active as normal in my business. So I've had some time off and definitely time away from social media, which I encourage everybody to do anyway. And so I thought I would just share a little bit more of a behind the scenes for today, because I don't really do that actually here at APE. Usually everything you see is a little bit more of a polished video, although I do show bloopers because I just think we are all human and it's important to see that. But today is a little bit different in that I just wanted to share with you what's been going on and what you can expect in the coming months and across the next year, because we have reached a landmark here at APE. So the first thing to acknowledge is, yes, I haven't been as active as normal. I was very ill at the start of summer and just was forced to take downtime, which is so beautifully ironic in that this is something I teach here at APE, which is to factor in downtime. And I always say that your body will force you to slow down if you don't slow down yourself, and that's sure enough what happened to me. I was really quite ill for a few weeks. So in the little moments I had in between where I was feeling a little bit brighter, I put together content and uploaded that, and it was all totally in the vein of doing things slowly, because that's really what I was forced to do, and it's what so many of my clients have been forced to do in their own businesses and their own lives as well. So having taken some time off from being ill, it was also summer, and so naturally had some time off from that. But more importantly, I had time away from social media, which I cannot tell you how good that has been for my soul. And that's also kind of partly why I wanted to do this video, because being ill and also taking time away from social media, which means an abundance of other people's stuff, meant that I got more in tune. This is going to be very cheesy, by the way, so if you don't want any cheese, turn off now. But it meant that I became more in tune again with who I am and what I'm doing. And I've always been proud of APE, and I think quite naturally I'd reached a stage after about a year where it was a natural time of reflection in how I go forward. And again, like I said, I'm really proud of what I do, and I'm really chuffed and so happy with the people I work with. But the thing that I got for myself over summer was just how important it's going to be for me over the next year to incorporate a lot more fun and play into what I do, because I realise that that's at the very core of my being and it's what I enjoy the most. I think it's vital for our evolution to be playful and have fun in what we do, and that's so important in our lives and our businesses. And the other thing that I want to incorporate more of, and it's already a part of the APE model in terms of the mind, body, spirit practice, is to incorporate more of that spiritual practice. And I think what's interesting for me is I've been avoiding incorporating it. And I think I've been avoiding incorporating it because, I'll be completely honest, I don't really like to engage in the woo-woo stuff so much, especially when we're in this grounded three-dimensional world that we have to function in. But what I realised for me, that when I was ill and when I've been going through this period of change and transition, is that getting back to kind of my spiritual self has really helped me more than anything in terms of connecting to the work that I'm doing, remembering my purpose. This is all again part of the APE model. And feeling strong enough to be there to help other people. So I've been doing a lot of reading, a lot of walking with this little guy outside, reconnecting with loads of friends. I've caught up with loads of friends, which has been really good for my soul over summer. Like I say, I stepped away from social media. Been doing a lot more writing, I've been doing some painting, I am looking and have been trying to find people to sing with again. So in other words, I'm doing everything that's filling my soul. And really, to be honest with you, I've been living the APE life. I've been living in my daily life the APE model, and particularly everything from the Evolve section of the model. So what you're going to see over the next while, I'll try and keep this brief if those of you are still watching have stayed in tune with me and you're still here, you're going to see a lot more of this stuff coming up. So a lot more spiritual elements coming in, which hopefully, if you're unfamiliar with what that means or you're not sure what that looks like, don't be afraid of it. It can mean, really, it will mean something to you anyway. But here at APE, we mean more than anything just reconnecting with yourself, your gut feeling, what you think is right for you, your intuition. And like I say here at APE, and I've always said, we are spiritual beings having a human experience. So where can we and how can we tap into that spirit essence of who we are and bring that into the work that we do? And you're also just going to see a lot more fun, a lot more play. And I have been concocting, and that's really fueled my passion as well. I've been putting together a new event to honour that, which I'm going to launch next year as well. So do stay tuned for that. That's going to be a one-day event. It's going to be completely based around play and interaction, but it's also going to really push you forward and help you get to where you want to be. So I'm so excited about bringing that to you. I think I'll leave it there. Thank you for joining me here at home. And also, if you'd like to see more of this kind of behind the scenes stuff, and kind of what I do a little bit more in my daily life as well, and how I incorporate APE into my daily living, then let me know if you've liked this, because I can definitely do more of stuff at home with my animals, my menagerie, and just kind of share a little bit more about the books that I read and the things that I do to stay on track in my own life, because you know, I have to do the work as well, and I never tell my clients to do something that I don't do myself, and it's not always easy as well, and I appreciate that. So yeah, if you'd like kind of more of this behind the scenes, definitely let me know. Other than that, if you like again what you've seen, please click on the link below to subscribe, and you'll get this in your inbox every week, and I will see you next week. Take care, bye. Say bye, Bunny. Okay, start again. Bunny, lie down. Lie down.